You'd think only guys get to check girls out, but girls do it too. A lot. It's just that the body language can be a bit different. She might be, definitely into you, but you can't be too sure. In this video, I'll give you 14 clear signs a girl is checking you out, from the subtlest to the most obvious moves. 1. She stares in your general direction. When you catch her staring your way blankly and she doesn't look away, her head must be lost in the clouds daydreaming, and it's most likely about you. If you notice it more than once, it's safe to assume you're the object of her stare. With a stare back or a wave, you can let her know that you're aware, and see how she handles it from there. Too many quick glances. This is characteristic of the shy type. She finds you interesting, so she can't help but look at you. But the moment you catch her eyes, she looks away so as not to get too obvious. Does she smile as she looks down? Or maybe she starts fidgeting, or suddenly pretends to be doing something else. It's because looking at you gives her a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. But she's too shy to do anything else. 3. She looks at you like she's sizing you up. She's moving her eyes with laser point precision all over your body. She moves her eyes down on you like you're going through a scanner. She's just gathering all the info on you and playing different scenarios in her head. She's making notes mentally on what she's seeing about you and picking up hints on how to interact with you. If she's staring at you long enough to be thinking all those things, you can bet she's into you. 4. She finds a way to be near you. You grab a cup of coffee in the pantry on your break, and she gets up to get one too. But she already has a fresh cup in her hand. She's making up all these excuses just to be near you. Sometimes it can even be funny how she's going to such lengths just to get a good look at you and breathe the same air. If she's following you around like that, it's pretty much confirmed she likes you. 5. She reacts to your body language. When you stare at her, she stares back. When you rub your chin while talking to her, she blushes. When you have this much effect on her, then you're already so close to winning her. All you need is just more confidence to actually make her beg for you. 6. Lots of hair touching and twirling. The twirling of the hair around the fingers is already a well-known body language that means she's into you, or she's just shy about something, or both. So when you catch her doing that as she looks at you, you know the answer. And if she's consciously doing this, it means she's not being shy about it at all. Hair is one of the most attractive parts of a woman, so she's using it to her advantage and trying to get your attention by acting cute about it. 7. She shifts in her chair. You catch her looking at you, so she gets uncomfortable. She suddenly takes her elbow off the table or looks down at her work, shifting from side to side or adjusting her dress. She's actually embarrassed you caught her checking you out. Sometimes it's just a knee-jerk reaction, or she could be doing it on purpose. As she moves in her seat, she might add a sound like clearing her throat or a hum to make everything seem like it's nothing. 8. She gets a little self-conscious. I know she's supposed to be the one checking you out, but she's also trying to look good in case you pay attention. So she starts looking at herself and will be particularly sensitive about any comments regarding her appearance or anything she does around you. She fixes her skirt and reapplies lipstick for the nth time. And when you go near her, you can feel she's holding her breath. 9. Her friends pay close attention to you. She's told her girlfriends about you, so now they're curious what you're all about. You see, she values what her friends think and trusts their opinion. It won't be just her sizing you up. They're also picking up bits and pieces about you so they can give her their honest advice. So if they see you worthy, they can encourage her to make bolder moves to catch your attention. 10. She checks out the people you're with. We all know this. You can tell a lot about a person by judging the people they're with. She'll study them to get more hints about you. Who are you really? She wonders. If you're out with your guy friends, she might be figuring out your role in the pack. If you're with a girl, though, she'll be curious to know your existing relationship, and she'll definitely size up the girl you're with, too. Are you still single and available? Trust me. Girls are excellent detectives when they're crushing on someone. 11. Your friends can confirm she's checking you out. Sometimes it can be hard to believe someone is interested in you. You don't want to get your hopes up, So you tend to deny when someone of the opposite sex finds you attractive. So you check multiple times trying to gather evidence and not just imagining it. It's one thing if you're the only one who can see her looking at you, but if your friends can see it too, your hunch is pretty much a fact. 12. She wants you to notice her assets. Not being a creep, but you're sure that she's trying to seduce you by flexing her assets. She stretches her arms to show her flat tummy. She sits in a way that showcases her smooth legs. Don't worry. If she's enjoying the attention and if she's doing the other signs in this list, then you're free to look. And if she stares back at you with eyes that want to undress you, it's pretty much mutual flirtation. And once flirtation is established, do something unpredictable to drive her crazy. Pull away. That's right, be a little hard to get. Flirtatious, confident women tend to dig guys who are a challenge, those who are not so nice. This will make her fear that she'll lose you before you even started. Women have no fear of loss with a nice guy, and that makes them pretty unattractive. 13. She does something that calls for attention. Recently, you've observed that she's dressing a bit differently. She's bolder and wears more flashy outfits than usual. Watch her reaction when you praise her, and she'll be blushing like a schoolgirl. Other women actually go beyond and grab your interest intellectually. She might be working to collaborate with you on a project, or she could be extra competitive in her achievements and try to race you to the deadline. Let's face it, getting one-upped by is hard to ignore, so kudos to her. Make sure to acknowledge and congratulate her. She'll be squealing inside. 14. She finds a way to be alone. Walking up to a group of girls can be a little intimidating, especially if you're just trying to single one of them out. By now, she knows much about the male psyche and understands that she can be more approachable when she's alone. So she does just that. Just in case you're the shy type, she'll ditch her friends, ask them to leave, or make any kind of excuse to try and get away from them in the hopes that you'll follow her and talk to her. It's a fact of life that men and women check each other out. Now that you know she's really into you, you can respond to the way she looks at you any way you like with a little more confidence. Don't hesitate because you're clearly dealing with a woman who knows what she wants.